Hi everyone, welcome to my first video ever for my YouTube channel. So I'm super excited, but I'm super nervous at the same time. This is new, I've never done a video. People ask me all the time, do you do them? Why don't you do them? And I was just like, no, this is just something that I like to do. Natural hair is what I love. It's nothing that I really want to do videos on or, help spread the word or educate it. But I've had a change of heart and here I am. So bear with me, guys. But I promise it won't be a long, drawn out video at all. It's just something to introduce me to you guys in a way for you guys to get educated on natural hair, get different reviews on products, different styles. And if you have any type of questions for me, just ask me. You can find me on all my social media pages. I take questions, text messages, direct messages, comments, any type of way. I will answer your questions. So for people who've already asked me questions, they'll let you know. I will answer your questions and I will tell you all kind of stuff that may blow your mind, but we will get it together and we will work through it. So for my first video, I decided to do like an introductory video where I would take some natural hair questions, like a poll, and I took it on my Instagram and my Snapchat and my Facebook. And so I put all my questions in a box. So I'm just going to pull all of them out. Well, not all, just some of them. No long drawn out video. Super short. Attention span. Mine is short too. But I'm going to pull some of the questions out and I'm going to answer them. So if I did not answer your questions, ladies, just send me a message or get to me on my social media pages and I will make sure that I answer those questions for you. So for the first question, of course it is, what is your natural hair journey? Why and how did you complete the process? I didn't say before, but my name is Candace Young. I have been natural for 6 years and it's so funny. I started my natural journey because my two sisters, Carmen and Tanya, hey y'all, they used to talk about natural hair and products and all this stuff, and I felt left out. So I just woke up one day and decided that I wanted to be natural. So back in 2009, I started my process. I grew my hair out. The big chop was, I wasn't doing it. I was used to always having long hair, and I didn't know what a short cut would be like, and I just thought that my head is too big for that. So I grew it out. It took me a year and a half, and it's so crazy. I got layers during the process. I got a bang during the process, and I moved to Florida. Georgia weather, well, South Carolina, because that's where I was at the time, and Georgia weather and Florida weather is completely different. So I'll have my little bang, and it'll be curled all up at the root just because I was in my transitional period. So I finally grew it all out, but I made the biggest mistake ever. I still wanted straight hair while I was transitioning. So I had all this heat damage. It wasn't what I know now. So the products that I used during that stage was, I used Care because that's what I was using at the time. And then I switched over to Shea Moisture. Her very first line, I think it's not the pink tab, but I think the restorative one. And then I switched over to Carol's daughter Manoy. And still during that stage, I wanted straight hair. So then I said, you know what? I'm going to stop and I'm just going to do protective styles, natural styles until I grow everything out. That was heat damage. So I did that, and I would say it probably took me like 2 to 3 years just because I wouldn't get trims that often just because, I don't know, honestly, I can't tell you, but I just didn't. And I was still new to the natural world. I didn't know the best techniques or the best methods. So I would say after about 3 years, that's when my hair really started to take change. And I started to really embrace it and I started to like it. I was doing my hair every Friday. Well, I still do that now. But I was doing my hair every Friday. I would spend the whole day doing all kind of styles, making sure one curl was one way, one twist was the next. Like, I just made sure my hair was perfect. And now I'm here 6 years later. My curl pattern is the best ever. It's what I've been wanting for a long time, and I love it. So with that being said, let's jump into some more questions. So this question says, I need a video step by step how you wash your hair. That is coming. I promise it is. Wash days is Fridays for me. Because I have color in my hair, and you can't see it now because I have my protective style in, and we'll talk about that later too. I cold wash or cleanse 3 times a month, and then I shampoo 1 time a month, just because I want to trap in or keep my natural oil and moisture that's already in my hair as much as possible. And then I have blonde, so I don't need my hair to be doing nothing funky. I've worked too hard on it, and I need it to stay the same. I need it to be on its P's and Q's, okay? So another question. I'm about to go natural and start with the big chop. What is a good daily moisturizer to use? So when you have your moisturizers, you can use a water-based moisturizer, which are kind of like your leave-in conditioners, or you can use a cream base. Originally, I started with the water base, but then I switched over to cream because it just holds my curls so much better. I'm not going to say you need to do a big chop. You can do that, or either you can grow it out. If you grow it out, you need to make sure you get your trims faithfully every 3 to 4 months. And I even told my hairdresser to cut a little bit more than what was needed so I can get it out faster. So a good moisturizer, I would have to say, is my Aussie, my 3-in-1. I use it after I wash my hair. It's my product that I use to detangle, and the slip is great. It's only $2.97 at the dollar store and Walmart. Y'all, it's great. I use it as a leave-in sometimes, and sometimes I use it as a deep conditioner. It just depends on how lazy I am. But I use that as a moisturizer to start the process. And then another good moisturizer that really does well with my hair, I would have to say, is my Curl Cream by Talia Wajid. That one's a really good one too. But keep in mind, ladies, everybody's hair is different. So you have to do what your hair responds to and what your hair loves, okay? Another one. How do you deep condition? Great, because that is my favorite part of the whole process. So I wash my hair, and then I use my Aussie to detangle and condition a little bit, and then I deep condition. So when I deep condition, I section my hair off in 4s. I put my conditioner on. Sometimes I will seal it with the oil because I have found that it's softer when I use the oil with my deep conditioner versus not. And then I end the deal or seal the deal with my Denman brush just to make sure I have no tangles, I have perfect curls and everything. So I do that all over. I pin it up, I put my plastic cap on, I put my bonnet on, sometimes not. And then I sit under the dryer. So I may sit under the dryer for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. Now, if I don't sit under the dryer, then I will go like 3-4 hours with just deep conditioner on my hair, just because I found that the process is slower and the effect of my curls is not as good when I'm sitting under the dryer. So deep conditioning is a big step, and it's a big part of the process because that's when you're locking in all of that moisture you have put in your hair, and it's setting the stage for your curls to be magnified the way you want them to be once you style your hair. So remember, ladies, if you don't get anything else right, deep condition. Always deep condition, okay? And I deep condition every time. I deep condition 4 times a month every time I wash my hair, okay? Another one. What is a good leave-in moisturizer for girls? So, I don't have kids, so I really haven't tried a lot of little kids' products. But I will say, just talking with my friend about my goddaughter, as well as my sister Tanya about my niece, Carol's Daughter and Shea Moisture and As I Am has been products that I've heard numerous of times about as far as using it on little girls' hair. So try those products. Let me know. If not, we'll come up with something else. Because a lot of times in the natural world, you just have to try things, ladies. And I will suggest that if you're a month into the natural world, or if you're a few, like not even, if you're just getting your feet wet, when you try products, try it for a month. Try it for some time, because you really don't know what to expect. But us ladies who has been in the game for a long time, we can wash our hair one time and we'll know, no, this product isn't for me. So you have to work with it, and your hair will change after so often. So as your hair changes, you have to be able to change products and give your hair what it needs as well, okay? All right, so I'm probably going to just do one more question, and then I'm going to end this. And just look forward to more things from me on my channel, my social media pages, my Snapchat, I am the little one. My Instagram, I am _ the little one. My Facebook is actually Candace Renee, which is what my YouTube channel is. But if you can't find me, I will make sure you can find me. It's not hard to find me. So the next question is, I've been getting a perm since I can remember. How do I start if I want to go natural? Do I just do the big chop? Like I said before, you can do the big chop, and it may just actually be easier because then you won't have to worry about trying to control your new growth and your natural growth versus your heat damaged hair or your straight hair or your permed hair. So the big chop is kind of beneficial because now you only have one texture that you have to worry about versus two. But if you want to transition, just get your trims faithfully, do a lot of protective styles, do a lot of twist outs, a lot of updos, things that where you don't have to manipulate your hair as much. That's the goal. You want to keep low manipulation as much as possible, okay? Let me make sure yes, and I answered that question right. So ladies, right now I have a protective style in. I have in my faux locks, as you can see, and I've had them in for 2 weeks now, and I have not had the urge to take them out, wash my hair, or any of that, and that's big for me. So I'm trying to keep them in until my best friend's wedding in a few weeks and until I get my hair done. So wish me luck, guys. But in the front, I have the individuals, and from the middle to the back, I have the crochets. Super easy to put in, super easy to install. And the biggest thing, ladies, is light on my big old head, okay? So thank you again for tuning into my first introductory video. I'm still nervous as I don't know what, but I'm glad that I'm doing it, and I'm glad that I'm evolving within this natural hair world, okay? So stay tuned, people. You will be seeing more from me, and I love this. So see you guys later. Bye.